The world would be 100x better without this. What is it? Kidney stones. I recently passed a 10mm kidney stone. It took 3 months. The doctor wanted to analyze it, but I wanted to keep it. It is currently the centerpiece to my Zen garden. Yo, I don't know you, but I just wanted to let you know that last sentence really made me laugh. Just picturing a little spiky ball of calcium, or whatever TF kidney stones are, on proud display in the middle of a really tranquil garden, maybe even up on a pedestal in the center of a pretty pond. FFS. Dementia. Right now I'm watching this fucking disease rip my 80-year-old father apart. I'm certain there are worse things, but in my world, fuck dementia. I feel this so hard. My 86-year-old dad has dementia. It seems all he says anymore is I don't know. He doesn't know what he's doing, how to do anything. He's even forgotten what he's doing while sitting on the toilet. It's beyond sad and incredibly hard on my mother. Lower back pain. Adding on to this, shoulder knots that knock the wind out of you if you reach the wrong direction. Preach. It's not knots, but I have cervical stenosis that flares up in my neck/shoulders on occasion. It's doing that right now. It's so nice out and there are a million things I could be doing, but they're all too damn painful. Those large flying cockroaches. Seriously, what do they even contribute, and why do they have to fly? Decomposition, prey, and also, there are thousands of species of cockroaches and only a few of them are pests. Also, termites are also cockroaches, which probably sounds bad at first, but keep in mind termites are incredible ecosystem engineers that play vital roles in maintaining soil fertility in tropical ecosystems. In general, most insects are really important for ecosystem health. Litter. At my work, the minute someone takes the time to clean the parking lot of litter, 500 people have already thrown their fast food bags/gas station snack trash/home trash all over the ground. And it's so easy to just not do it too. It's like the shopping cart litmus test. By not following a super simple and barely inconvenient rule, you showcase your lack of empathy. All it takes is to hold on to the McBurger bag for 5 fucking minutes and throw it out when you're home. So fucking inconvenient. Lying politicians. A honest politician could have a hard time facing a lying one. People are more emotional than factual. That is why public scrutiny is important. Cancer. Definitely cancer. Fuck cancer. All my homies hate cancer. Let's make everyone this guy's homie. Corruption. Yeah, Crimson is so much better. But the musket in the beginning is more fun. Finally someone who understands how things work. The musket is seriously one of my favorite weapons in the game. It easily gets you through much of pre-hard mode on its own. Rapists. There is only one thing worse than a rapist. A child. Mosquitoes. Have skeeter syndrome and fucking hate mosquitoes. I have to take multiple antihistamines every day because of those stupid fucking things. One bite and I'm up all night putting corticoid cream all over my body. But for real, because they are the deadliest creatures on earth. No lies. Poverty. I ask my friends this thought experiment. You can magically solve all poverty, homelessness, and hunger. In exchange, you have to become the poorest person on earth. Even though nothing about the trajectory of your life will change. You'll have the same opportunities, experiences, and possessions to look forward to regardless of your choice. Just everybody else will have more and better than you. No monkey's poor consequences either. People, animals, and the environment won't be harmed by this magic solution. Would you do it? If all poverty was solved, I wouldn't live in poverty, even if I were poor by comparison. So yes, I officially am poor by the standards of my country, so nothing much would change regardless. Ticks, tapeworms, etc. Basically any type of parasite. Those pieces of shit really fuck you up, both mentally and physically. Can I add bed bugs to your list? I was going to suggest adding mosquitoes. Mosquitoes suck, but I would rather release 1,000 mosquitoes a week into my house than sit down in a room with one bed bug in it. Legitimately still have PTSD about the fucks. It's so psychologically damaging when you realize it's 2 AM and nowhere you can sleep is safe. Mental illnesses. Edit. Since a lot of people are chiming in on this comment disagreeing, and already 2 DMs also disagreeing, I'm an ignoramus, so I'm no certified specialist in mental illnesses. I'm speaking from personal experience whereby a form of mental disturbance led to very serious and negative consequences for the afflicted. So when I say mental illness, I guess I'm pointing to the ones where there's a societal net negative effect. While there's no universal good or bad behavior, learned or otherwise, I'm simply alluding to any behavior that most would deem to be a negative on society as a result of perceived/diagnosed illness. My wife's mental illness has nearly killed her several times. What I would give to have those years back. I wonder if the people griping about your post would like to try HIV. There's medication that keeps it from killing you, but you better not stop taking it. My wife takes medication to keep her mental illnesses in check. Not taking them would send her into a deadly spiral. Mental illness isn't just words. Pedophiles. I was going to say politicians, but you beat me to it. Matu. Facebook. You can straight up pay to make the country dumber with botnets. That's how we got into this whole backsliding into the dark ages bullshit. I'd go further. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok can all get lost. Life was definitely better before these apps in my opinion. I stopped using them all months ago, and I've noticed that my life has gotten better. Cigarettes, they harm you and everyone around you. I smoked for 15 years. And about 8 years into it, I began to realize how disgusting it was. So I tried all sorts of methods to quit. 2 months ago I went into the hospital for an unrelated issue and stayed for a week. I was so upset and downtrodden I refused nicotine patches and just thought, fuck this. If there is one good thing that will come out of this, it's gonna be this. I haven't picked up a cig in 2 months. My wallet, my hair and clothes, and my fiance's nose thanks me greatly. Why the fuck would anybody willingly spend their hard-earned money to kill themselves and others around them? Mosquitoes. They might be beneficial to our ecosystem, but I'm so tired of them. I hope you don't mind if I dump some mosquito information here. There's only 3 species genus of mosquito that bite, and only the females of those species do so, needing a blood meal to make their eggs. The rest of the time they eat nectar. Most ecologists predict that eradicating the biting mosquitoes will just lead to an increase in the populations of the non-biting mosquitoes as they expand to consume the extra resources left behind by their fallen kin. Personally, I like the idea of genetically engineering mosquitoes who do not need a blood meal to make their eggs, and if that trait is dominant, releasing them into the natural population. Any form of tribalism and mass polarization. Tribalism may be too ingrained in our genes, like false positives in pattern detection, or irrationality. All these things require conscious effort to deactivate, and most people don't even make the effort to use proper grammar when they write. It's a lost cause. The end. Thanks for watching.